Hi. So, video number 10 for the vlog challenge. I'm a little out there, a little, I guess, not confused, but definitely, processing a lot of stuff that my conscious mind isn't, registering, really. It's more of a feeling thing. But, today I go to this thing, it's Dance Tribe, and, it's always a journey. There's so much that gets processed through it, and so much that can flow and open up when you're moving around dancing, and just letting your body take you through it and move how it wants to move, and let those energies like release and even out in your body. And it was a pretty powerful day for me there. And then I just got back from a breath work class where we did some pretty heavy conscious breathing for about 40 minutes, and it was intense. It was a good experience. Didn't feel like, I mean, there was some resistance through it. There were different times, like especially starting, where I really felt like I couldn't do it. I was like, this is too much. Like, my nose started getting stuffy, and then I was like, my neck hurts, or blah, 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 and then all these thoughts in my head, and then I gradually kind of worked through and started, like, moving with it, and moving with the breathing. It's big, deep lung breathing, and once that happened, it's like, there was no time in the experience. It was just breathing, just, that's it. Breathing and moving and being so far away from my body, but also being so much in my body by doing that. So definitely experiencing a lot of intense sensation, a lot of energy in my hands, my legs. In these places I keep feeling actual physical pain. So I think that it's breathing. Breathing is going to be something that I need to keep doing. I think everybody needs to keep being conscious, opening up to breathing, open up to new ways of breathing, ways that are going to clear you, and ways that are going to take you through the things that are really inhibiting you. I feel that strongly resonates. I'm not really tired, I'm just very, very mellow right now, very, very grounded. I also, I started feeling really nervous and really had a lot of energy going in my solar plexus before the class, and then through the breathing, there's a huge amount of intensity going on right there, my solar plexus, and a lot of energy moving, a lot of energy is right there, and a lot of rebooting and shifting from, I think, what I've done for most of my life, and that's give my power away. And I did that by not establishing my own worth, but also by my perception in my mind, and seeing things in a certain way, in a way that gives the other person or something outside of me control over my reaction or over my feeling, or, makes me really afraid or scared or just powerless, really. And I even experienced that a bit afterwards. We were all supposed to share what the breathing was to us and what we experienced, and got a ways to go in this. I get so my palms got really sweaty. I was already really sweaty during the breathing, but I get really nervous about speaking in front of people, especially groups of people. And there's a block in my throat and my heart and my solar plexus that's to do with that power and to do with my voice, feeling like my voice is taken away from me in some sense, or that I can't speak my truth and that there's no reason for me to speak my truth. And I've been aware of it for a long time. I know when I was little, I used to actually sing. I used to sing in public. I would perform a lot, and I loved it. I did it since I was really small, and then as I got older and I got used to being ingrained in that fear and giving my power away, I learned to shut that up, bottle it in, and I don't know, kind of associate pain with it in a sense, or the pain and the fear. I know now I've tried to sing in public like a few times the past few years, and just start crying. Just like it's so much emotion. It just comes up when I'm trying to do something that I love, and regardless of how I feel about speaking and sharing and communicating with people in public, it's something that I know that I love to do. And I think going through the fear of it right now it's okay, because it means that I'm, not just being aware of it, but I'm also existing with it and experiencing it, and bit by bit, growing through it. And I know you'll hear so many teachings, or so many people tell you just, hey, hey, stop being afraid. Just like you're worth it. Just do it. Just go for it. And there's this part of me that wants to say it's not so simple, but that's just making an excuse. But at the same time, I feel like for my personal soul evolution, this fear is necessary for me to learn something difficult and deep that I need to go through and need to learn for a greater purpose. And it's okay. So right now, I can sit here and go, you know what? I did say something. I said something. I didn't cry. And, I might not have said the truth. I might not have said or spoke from my heart because I was feeling constricted, but I did take the step. And that's okay. I'm where I am now, and I'm going to relax into that. Even if sometimes I get uncomfortable or experience different discomforts, or I'm not trusting enough, or I let my mind get anxious. I'm patient. I want to be somewhere else. I want to be doing something else. I want to do something more along the lines of who I think I am and what I want, what I believe in, and I have to let go. To let go of that and trust that I'm exactly where I need to be right now, and everything is okay. A little synchronistic signal for me was I had looked in my wallet I was trying to give change to somebody, and I looked in my wallet to see how much cash I had. I had $13 in my wallet, and turns out there were 13 people at the workshop, so there was that number 13 popped up there. It's a good sign from the universe saying you're good, you're where you are. It's great. I think what is beginning to help me more with this is remembering that the heart is brain, remembering that there's an electromagnetic field surrounding you and pulsating around you from your heart, and that the heart controls your mind and your emotions, and you can work with it. You can work with your heart, and you can send that energy to yourself and to the situations around you. And the more and the deeper and the stronger you get at doing it, the more you're going to pull down that resonance and pull down that alignment to your soul, and to bringing in trust, and to riding the waves of life that are very up and down, and makes it easier to not pick at them and analyze them and tribble out and drown out on the details, and just be with them, and without any judgment, without any idea of what they're supposed to mean. Because you know already. If you quiet down, your soul knows exactly what is right and what is going on. And you quiet down, you can listen. And you can hear, you can hear those voices, or that God, or that your higher self, or whatever it is that guides you, whispering, showing you the way, comforting you, loving you. Ultimately, it's just about love too, Love, compassion for yourself, compassion for those around you, compassion working on self-compassion is going to change you. It's changing me. It's an irrevocable change, and it's coming. It's been coming. It's processing. It's occurring now. It's good. It's good. So love yourself. I think when you don't, that's a hell. That's a hell that, you have to own up to, keeping yourself in it. You may not have put yourself there initially. You may have learned to do so for so many different reasons. The world teaches us to be afraid. And that's the hell. It's the hell that we create on earth. It's the hell of hatred and insecurity and lack of owning yourself and your power. And it's destructive. And it's, it's definitely quite a learning process. And it's, you grow and grow and grow. But it's time to take a stand and get out of that. Get out of that hell that you can put yourself in by not accepting yourself. And bit by bit, your life is going to change. It's going to transform in ways that you probably couldn't imagine. So just go for it. Find little reasons every day. And express it. It's a little bit of stuff from my heart to yours.